Okay, so I think we've got this thing finally wrestled to the ground here. I did a little bit of research and it found that you can start the node with a dash dash minor. Let's see if I can bring something up that shows that. Uh, let's see. This is mm, okay. Let me see. See if I see. Well, I'm not finding it easy, but at any rate, it is dash dash minor at the end of the. Let's see if I can show one, which is the one that's on top here. Let's do this one on top for a second, and we'll scroll back and I can show you, because actually this is the right one, because this is the one that I actually did it that way. You have to have dash dash mine. As you can see, it's dash dash mine, and what it did is it basically decided where to assign the mining, updated mining threads, transaction, commit new mining work. So now we're going to try see what we're going to do here is put this one on here so you can see it. And I'm going to go through and I am going to actually do what I was hoping would work the other day. So I'm going to unlock the account of 0. And okay, and now we can send transaction. Let's do the okay, let's see. Now, you could see before we had 1 and 2, the value of 1 was 0 was 1, and so let's see what happens. Now it could be that it's working. Let me have a look at the mining node and see. And so you can see it looks like it's doing something. Let's see if this goes through. Requested cap. All right. Whoa. I wonder if submitted transaction. Okay. So you can see setting, okay, this is setting 2034. And so it just did something. I don't know if we're going to see it. Now what's interesting is so far, let's see. Minor dot, maybe I'm going to try setting the minor specifically. Okay, because that, and let's try 1 to 2, see what happens. Ah. Gotta run that unlock account. Alright, and now we can try it again. Now let's set balance. Let's check the balance. Let's see what's going on the minor. And looking at the time, it has done something. It's saying commit new mining work. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's not what we... Well, this is interesting. I'm not sure why it's not getting the balance. Caller gas, let's see. I wonder if we lower the amount of the transaction, if that's going to require less gas. Commit new mining work. Three. Yeah, I'm trying to see if this is 1, 3, 4. How many zeros we got going on here? And yeah, it could be that it's requesting caller gas above allowance, so that would explain why it may not be working. And that is set at the Genesis file. Now, in order to do that, I basically have to increase the cap, stop, and well, we can do that. Let's see. First thing, I got to go to the Genesis block. gas limit. What was my gas limit here? I had a difficulty and a gas limit, and difficulty, I'm just going to increase it, add a 0 to the gas limit. See, it may or may not work, but I think it's worth at least taking a shot at it. Let's see. So what has to be done is I can do most of this here. I have to stop all the nodes, all the running nodes. So let's stop that. And I have to stop this one. Where is he hiding? This one. And I got to stop this one. And there are 3 things I have to do. So first I have to clean up the database. And then I have to init all the nodes. So I have to clean up the databases for all the nodes. I have to initialize the nodes, which we did before. And so now I'm going to initialize. And then restart everything with the grader. And okay, so I'm starting the miner up. And we'll start these other 2. And we're going to try it again. And we got all our nodes going. So let's see if we can, if we're reconnected. Okay. So now we're going to try sending a transaction again. See what happens. Okay. Let's add a command again. Unlock account. Just like you have to log in. So it did send the transaction. Now let's see what we got. So it is now, yeah, it looks, now, well, that is interesting. Maybe what I need to do is make it lower rather than higher. What I think I'm going to do is go back to what was used here. And give it one last shot. Go go through that same process that I just did to clean everything out and start over, because you have to have all nodes start on this little network with the same Genesis block, what I've read. So we want to set the same Genesis block. That's the first block that it creates. Do this in order to keep it orderly, so I don't get so I don't mess something up here. Okay, and there we go. Now we have to init, so we're going to do an init. Have to initialize them all and then start them all up again with the new Genesis block. Committing new mining work. Okay. So we can start that one, and we can start that one. Okay, they're all started. Now let's see. We're gonna need to what did I do wrong here? What did I type wrong? Unlock account. It's unlock account, not account unlock. Again, this is essentially, I guess, logging in is a good analogy. And let's see what happens on AllMiner. Does committing new work. I'm not seeing an error. Let's see. Well, okay. Transaction pool, endpoint, updated mining thread, Etherbase, commit new mining. So it's doing something, but it's not being reflected in let's try another value. See what happens. Now watch the mine. Hopefully you're seeing the mining. Yeah. So let's get back here and let's try this transaction here and see what the mining node's going to do. And you can see submitted transaction, commit new mining work, number, seal hash, full hash, transaction, well, let's see. That's odd. Clearly it was mining, and you've got to the recipient, and I'm just going to double check my accounts here because I have them noted down. count 3. Now, I'm checking the notes when I save the account addresses, and it is, in fact, submitted transaction. So the question is the miner going to mine? It could take some time. That's a possibility, too. But we did see commit new mining work, submit transaction. Not seeing full hash. Just trying to see what that is. That yeah, that's like the number of the transaction. Now, let me see. What I did do is one, I did, let me go back here. And actually, I'm going to bring up a different window because, let's see what's being seen. All right. Oh, you know what? No. There was something about giant Ethereum. Giant Ethereum resource list. So I'm going to look at EtherChain and see if it could, because remember, what you can do is, on some of these, is what I was trying to do is see if I well, not that one. I was hoping one would do what we did for a substrate where we're actually able to see the web tools. Just looking at this. Let's see if this one, some of them, I'm hoping it lets you, well, that's not it. Can you switch blocks? So it lets you choose the block, the net, but it does not let you, this one does not let you, at least I don't see where you could, maybe it's in, just looking. Well, so far I have not found some something that will actually show us. Let's do one last check, and then I'm going to call it a night here. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. Now again, the way I worked around that miner thing is I did it -mine when I started up the mining node. And let's see if I'm not seeing my, but I'm gonna something just came up that I didn't expect and got in my way a little bit here. So let's see. Now, for some reason, despite the fact that it appears to have submitted and committed mining work, it does not seem to have, let's see what 0 looks like. It does not seem to have actually transferred the funds. Don't know why. Everything looks like it got the right thing. It did mine, but for some reason it did not actually move any coin. Anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. Again, I did the -mine to get to mine. We did run into the issue with the maximum gas, and I actually had to bring it, I think, lower, and that is what got to not stop complaining about that. But the other thing I found is I did not find a way to add balance to the account manually, so I had to put that, what was, from the old Genesis file, I had to put it in, and that seems to have, so I'd have some kind of balance. Anyway, again, if this has been helpful to you, please give me a like, and if you want to see more, please click the bell and subscribe. What we're trying to do on this channel, what I'm trying to do on this channel is, get people educated about crypto technology. We've been looking at Ethereum, we looked at Substrate, developers or non-developers. I try to explain things, at least try to explain things in English for the non-developers, although these presentations are obviously of more interest to the technical side. But we need more people developing. We need people, I think a lot of people are a bit afraid of crypto and blockchain at this point, and don't necessarily trust it. And I think by understanding the technology, you feel more comfortable with it. So to put a little analogy, there's a gentleman I watch on YouTube whose specialty is offshoring, basically helping people arrange their affairs through having investments and passports and things of that nature. And he was talking about fear of people leaving their country, and he said, you go to the country you're interested in, you go there, you look around, you see people are pretty much living their lives, no one's killing each other on the streets, and you go to the bank, you put a little money in, you go home from your exploratory vacation, if you will, and 6 months later you check your account, you see your money that is still there where you left it in the bank overseas, and you're not so afraid anymore. So I guess kind of analogous of what we're trying to do here. Anyway, thank you, and I will speak to you next time.